Hey everybody, it's Michael here from, well, I'm doing this for both of my channels. So my Replica Airguns channel and my GetFitOver40.com channel. So what we have here is the FiFine microphone. It's the KO26 model. They sent it to me for review. I just got it, just picked it up from the mailbox. And if you're watching this on the Replica Airguns channel, you're probably wondering, why are you reviewing a microphone on an Airgun channel? Well, like I said I actually did a sort of a preview video on the fitness channel, the Get Fit Over 40 channel, telling people that this mic was coming, it's on its way. It actually showed up really quickly. So, you know, and I also told them that I really wasn't going to be using this as much for the fitness channel because I don't really do a lot of interviews per se. But in the Replica Airguns channel, I do SHOT Show every year, and every year I have a microphone that I hold up. The reason that I do that is because there's so much background noise. Like right now, I'm actually using the lapel mic. Let's see, you can hear it there, right? So, and I'm recording into my phone as I do this. So I'm using my phone to record into with a cable. In this situation, I'm using a cable. And that's just to get clear audio, because if I was recording audio off the camera right now, there'd be a lot more room noise. And you'll probably get a chance to see that when I switch from the lapel mic to this guy, then you're probably going to hear the difference when we go to the camera mode. We're going to hear the room noise, then we're going to go back to the FiFine Technology KO26 microphone. So SHOT Show, I need something like this to do interviews because there's just so much room noise going on at the conference there or at the trade show that you know, you just can't, it's just, you wouldn't hear it. If the camera was trying to capture the audio, it just wouldn't be good enough. So this comes in handy. What I've used in the past, you've probably seen it in my other videos, is I just connect, this is a Sure, what the heck is it? I always forget, it's the MV88. It's a really nice microphone, and it just plugs literally right into an iPhone, and I've been using that. And it's nice and compact, and it's super portable, but it just doesn't look, you know, it kind of looks funky. I wanted to actually maybe use a real microphone this time and see how it works. Something that's designed exactly for that. So let's get right into it. Let's kind of unbox it. I have opened this up, but this is the packaging that it comes in. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, nothing too fancy, right? We open it up, and there's a little brochure guy. There's this guy here. Flip it around. Stuff on the back, right? You got the manual. The manual here, I'm not going to go through it all, but I'm sure it's got all kinds of instructions and specifications and how to use it, right? All of that kind of stuff. But what's most important is the microphone. So here we have the microphone, nicely packaged in the box. Let's pop it out. Now I'm going to take everything out of here. There should be a USB adapter. Oh, nice. It's got this little, I'm not even sure what this is for. It's like a shock mount. So this guy here, I guess you can put it on. It's like a shock mount maybe. I'm not really sure. I have to figure it out what that's for. Take a look at that. This guy here. Interesting. And then you have a USB. So what basically happens is this little USB drive here, or not really a drive, but it's a USB receiver, goes into your phone, right? So it goes into the phone or the computer, and then from there you can get the audio from the microphone into your device. So you can record right into a computer using the USB, or you can use a USB standard here to micro, not micro, I'm using actually USB-C on my phone, so I use an adapter to go into the phone, and I'll show you that in a second. So what we're going to do right now, actually not right now, I want to show you one more thing. So this guy takes just these AA batteries. So takes these AA batteries, okay? Screw that up. Oh, I just lost it. Anyways, we'll take a look at the rest of the microphone, right? Nice microphone. I just lost the piece here. Okay, screw that back on. Let's take another look here, right? So we have this on-off switch here, right? You have the cardioid, I believe it's a cardioid microphone, so sort of directional, which is great for when you're doing that kind of stuff. The bottom, by the way, is kind of rubberized. It's pretty nice, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch audio now. I'm going to pause this, and we're going to go to the camera audio. So here we go. I'm going to pause this. So now we're going to camera audio. I'm going to switch this up. I'm actually going to save that one. Okay, and we're going to take that out. We're going to pop this in. after I get the adapter, okay, so this is my adapter. Let's plug it right in. And you'll notice there's like a little blue light. You can see it. Probably not, it's a little bit out of focus, but there's a blue light showing that we are actually recording or we're getting a signal from this. So what I'm going to do now is switch it over. And we're now talking on the FiFine microphone. So this should be working really cool. Hopefully, I'm going to try it at different distances. It does look like the signal's pretty hot. You can see here the signal's pretty hot. That's okay. It's probably the way that this app works is it has like its built-in own compressor. It just tries to maximize the audio levels. So it should be doing a pretty good job of that. So I'm going to try it a couple different ways. I'm going to bring it in really tight and see. We'll probably get a lot more bass and pops and things like that. So we're going to get pops, a lot of bass, maybe a little distortion. We're going to pull it away. I'm going to talk over it. So typically you want to talk over a microphone and you don't want it right on your mouth. It just depends on the microphone, what it's designed for. But you generally want to have it, you know, like you don't, if you do this, you're going to get pops and things. If you do this, then oftentimes you get less pops and less distortion. So, you know, close to the mouth, but not like touching it, right? And so I can do interviews, I could do this and then next person, right? So you notice you probably don't hear me as well because they're talking. Bring it back in, right? All of a sudden I'm talking. So that's kind of the idea. So I'll play around with this microphone before I go to the show, obviously see how it works, see what the best distances are, and hopefully I can utilize it. Hopefully it doesn't sound like poo right now, right? Because I haven't heard it. I'm just looking at my phone and it shows like the audio is coming up. But you notice now, because we're wireless, I'm not plugged in, right? So I can have this literally plugged into, depending on the microphone or the camera. Sometimes you can actually plug directly USB into a camera or USB-C right into a camera. Like the camera I'm getting, the Osmo, DJI Osmo Pocket has a USB-C connector, which should take that adapter and allow me to literally use this microphone right into the camera, which is hopefully what's going to happen. All right, so that's my kind of a preview, kind of test of the FiFine KO26, and just basically it's a dynamic cardioid microphone, and hopefully it sounds great. That's the plan, and hopefully I get to use this in upcoming SHOT Show, which is actually this January. You never know, I might even be able to use it a little bit on the fitness channel. Maybe I'll do some interviews down the road. Who knows, right? I'm not going to limit myself in any way. Now I've got the technology to do it, so that's cool. All right, thanks for watching another ReplicaAirguns.com and GetFitOver40.com video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, on all those channels as well. You know the links. All right, until next time, take care.